Continue. Okay, so we can start.
Okay, so guys, as the last time Ahmad was visiting here in Germany, we had like some status about the applications, about the whole logistic. Where are we now? What are we doing? Which kind of development we are ongoing? And one of them was Hosen Roadrunner. It's an application for the truck drivers on the aggregate segment. And we make like a small pitch about it. We show them what we do, how is the live status now, and how we're rolling out for the rest of the aggregates plants in Germany. And then he recommended that we make like some changes with Jose, with you guys, about to show you what are we making with the Roadrunner, how the drivers are using it, and what we're aiming now in the future, related to the development of the app itself. I think the word Roadrunner, it's Wholesome Roadrunner, it's not known, I think, by you guys. I know Ruben maybe know a little bit about it.
Not
Also
really.
not.
I was investigating. Once Ahmed told me, I was trying to investigate a little bit on the web, you know.
Okay, then I have like a small presentation. It's about five, six say slides, and then I will show you a little bit about the application itself. So I will share my screen. Which ones? So so now you can see a little. It's the first slide or second slide here. So what are the main 5 points of the application Wholesome Roadrunner, which we started with application from the start with. The first point is about the A-weight bridging, A-weight bridge. The case study was that we have one of the plants in the north of Germany that the colleague is going in pension, and they said, "Okay, we're in another time of technology. Do you have any possibility to make this weight bridge and dispatching on the plant manless?" So the word manless, we're not allowed to use it on the plant because it's not heavily accepted. So we say E-weight bridges, and yeah, we started to make some research about this case, how we can make it, to talk with KD Truck, as in Germany, as you know, the main system for aggregates business is KD Truck. That means the disposition and dispatching and ordering system goes everything inside a Wholesome Roadrunner, and then a KD Truck. On KD Truck has an API directly to SAP. So we built then this. Hi Max, I see Max has already joined.
Hi, sorry for being late.
So yeah, the first case, that means we make to have system that would, as good as possible, take the work from the colleagues on making of triggering the weighing, creating the delivery notes, and the stuff what a dispatcher does on the plant, on the bridges. So this is one of the first fully successfully function we reached. Then the second one was an e-delivery node. As you know, the whole strategy in German and in the Wholesome to go on the e-delivery node on all segments and all application. It is concretely, it is my truck and etc. Then the third one was to do as good as possible to reduce the cycle time, because in Germany, um, every plant has its own process. Every plant has its own, say, hardwares. Every plant is different from the other one. It's related where it is on geographically and how the process goes in. In some of the plants, we have a really heavy traffic in the morning, and I will explain it later how we solved that. And so one of the focus was to make the cycle time, to reduce it as good as possible. The point four is live track and trace. It's nothing new, and to calculate the ETA and to show the truck last position. And number five is the e-signature and photo signing, picture signing, which we match to the delivery node and be uploaded through KD Truck OpenText to be available in SAP, to be archived, and to be possible to the online ordering, to push or to pull these kind of e-delivery node with the matching signature and all the information needed. So these are the five main points we started application with. I will go through guys, whenever there is a question, please do. So that's the actual situation and the next steps. And then I will go directly to the facts we have now. So we are now actually live in 8 plants. The plan is until the end of Q4 this year that the application will be live on all aggregates plant in Germany. Now in April we are now going to be live in Zeithan und Ambrock. Zeithan und Ambrock is one of the biggest plants we have in Germany. Zeithan in the east of Germany, and Ambrock is in the south of Germany almost. Okay, see West Germany. Sorry, West Germany. We have already now 32 carriers are using the application. In 2023, we have about 500,000 tons and 80,000 delivery nodes. Until now, today, I look at the numbers, we have about 113,000 tons and 4.4 thousand delivery nodes. About the application, since we are together here in Holcim, the software development didn't cost us more than 70,000. The hardware was the biggest numbers, because due to the regulation in Germany to use such an application where there is no one sitting on a weighbridge, we have some hardwares we need to have on the bridge itself. Otherwise, we will have a lot of problems. I don't know how it's called, Eichamt, the weighing, with the government about weighing process. So in this here we had to install traffic lights. We had to make automatically you can see empty weight sensors, as well as weighing LED screens to be on the every weighbridge. And from the start, we had almost nothing on every weighbridge, because there's always one sitting there and doing everything. So now we provided the drivers that they can do it themselves, and we are safe that no one will leave any weight in front. So front or backwards from the weighbridge itself. That means we are safe that weighing will be perfectly done and nothing can be manipulated. Monica?
And you know, so how do you know if the track is you know, on the weighbridge in correct way? Yeah, because sometimes, you know, there could be some manipulation. So
sure, we are using new out of X-Guard sensor, it's called. That means we are closing the area of the weighbridge itself. That means when a driver start to make a weighing using the application, we will check if the laser has been cut or is free or not free. So we are taking a look on the hardware itself.
okay, so then the driver has information. It's now it's correct. You can let's say approve the way that is shown. Yeah, something
Yes,
like that.
I'm trying to find something. I will show you how these stuff looks like. There's some pictures. No. Oh, just 1 second. I don't know if pictures are not available anymore. Yes, sorry, just 1 second. I'll be ready to show you these. I think the colleagues took all pictures out. Yeah, I cannot find any pictures now. I will try the last one. No, they took the pictures out. In case I found
Okay.
something, I will send it to you guys so you can see how this kind of
Mhm.
hardware works and how we closed, as I say, the area of the wing bridge, so no one can manipulate the wing.
Okay.
Tomislav, I think you wanted to say something because the microphone was on and off.
I'm playing, to be honest, with my mouse.
Okay.
But okay, now when you mention my name, I can. There is one question from my side. I see that you have 32 carriers using the Roadrunner. So
Yeah.
out of what is the total of the carriers that you have in these 8 plants? I mean, you don't have to answer it right now, but just, I mean, rule of the thumb, 10, 15% or...
This is different from one plant to another. As an example, in Zeitheim, we are talking about maybe 4 or 5. We didn't start there in Zeitheim, but
Yeah.
we have a drive about 3, 4, 5 carriers. We make the main about more than 80-90% of the whole plants. When we go on another plant like Niederweimar, as an example, in the southwest, Niederweimar has about 30 carriers. Okay. And when we go in the north, we have von Saldan, who is making about 80-90% with one drivers, as I think you know von Saldan, who make in Schalkotz and Tabek mainly the whole tonnage. It's different from one plant to another, but as an I can say, because in the west, as in 3, 4 plants where we are active on, there is some carriers, or you can say 80% of the delivered material delivered. Also, we were not working only on delivery, we were working also on X work. There is a lot of X work here inside as well, has been done with application, not only delivery. Not SIP as well as X work. We have carriers who works as also X work. They buy their own material and they drive it themselves. And another ones who drive as SIP. But the same one who drives as SIP and is also an X work.
So 80-90%, sorry to interrupt you, let's say in a 80 to 90% of the deliveries is done via a Roadrunner application.
No. Now I know what your question is. We are talking about now about 35% through all 8 plants. But there is plants like Schalkotz in the north. We are talking about 98% it's done via application. There's a lot of things it's related to use the application. Like you have to have an order before.
Of course.
It's not the status like in cement. But in aggregates, it used to be that you can drive to as an X work or as well for to deliver it in a wholesale name, like a SIP, as I said. You don't need to have an order. You can just go to the plant and just say, okay, I will take this material to the ready-mix plant from Holcim, and you will be loaded. So that means we didn't just bring the application itself. We worked on the process itself on the plant. So we pushed the pre-ordering. We jumped from I think 20% in the 8 or say in the 10 plants. We are now reaching more than 70%. And there's plants where we have 100% pre-ordering, which we're not used to have. So we worked on the process itself. We pushed it because we want to benefit from it for the stock management, for the e-ordering, to push the e-ordering as well. So we work on the process at first. That's why we have plants with 100%, because we have a 100% pre-ordering. Otherwise, we have in other plants where we have about, 20% usage of the application. Yeah, that's the case.
And the pre-ordering is done in KD Truck.
Pre-ordering, it's from different channels, I can say. There's one, it's the order platform. Then we have now the e-order, the online shop. Then we have the disposition, and everything should be placed in KD Truck at the end. Yeah.
Yeah, at the end, everything is, let's say, landing in KD Truck.
That's right. You have to give the go or the okay from KD Truck, so the material is officially pre-ordered. Yeah.
And Roadrunner is
communicating. Sorry, there is some noise. I don't know if it's you or I don't know what. The very new
cement truck is unloading in front of my office with the broken compressor. So then maybe this is the root cause of the noise. So I will put myself on mute and I will not speak.
No, but
anything.
I asked the
Questions are good.
question. No, I thought that it's some issue with connection. Yeah. No, it's better to clarify the questions rather to.
Okay. So, related to this situation, I will go further. What are the next steps we are working on to develop, to add, to make an add value on the application? The next steps are the yard management and control tower. That means, okay, before I go on this point, there's a point I forgot about to tell you about it. One of the main thing using the application that we work a lot with geofencing. Geofencing, that means the driver will enter one of the geofence, then he can firstly use the application. Everything outside a geofence which we characterize or we set up, the application is useless. So we want to make it as safe as possible that only the application can be used on our plants or our sites. So another reason why we work a lot with the geofencing. As I mentioned before, every plant is different from another, and every plant is another process. We want to make the user experience from the driver itself as easy as possible, that he don't need to think about how to work in this plant. I will tell you a couple of the differences in our plants. We have plants with two weighing bridges. One is for the enter weight, one for the exit weight. We have plants with one weight bridge, where you have always to make enter weight and exit weight on the same bridge. We have a weight bridge where you don't need to make always an entry weight. You have a saved Tara weight, which will be accessible, I don't know, 30, 40, 50 days. So you need only to make an exit weight. We have plants where we have no weighing bridge. We have only a wheel loader loading informations. That means we have to communicate with a wheel loader in this case. These different kind of processes will make the driver will drive from one plant into another plant a little bit harder. And when you have a new driver, he needs to work in the application as easy as possible. So we did like this. When the driver comes inside, I will go now through to the screenshots and I'll show it better. When a driver push on one button, it means to activate a tour, one of the deliveries. The application will check on which plant he is and will drive him through the application itself. That means you don't need to say, okay, I don't need to make here a weighing and entry weight. I will say next step, or and I don't need it because I know I don't need it. The application itself would show him what to do. The application logically works as you have either or. You don't have to any setups, any things to do. That means you're going through the application on one. The storyboard is on one one way. So you have to be okay or to stop the delivery itself and seek for help. So that's why yard management will be the first add-on, where the drivers and we as Holcim will have the profit out of it. That means when a drivers enter and make only the sign-in, that means he choose the material, he activate his, as an example, the Tara weight. This one will land on our yard management, and the control tower will control where the material is to find. So that means we will have zero communication between the driver and the control tower, the dispatching. And this will help the drivers because there is a lot of problems about the languages. They cannot communicate with each other. They don't understand each other. I had like one of the scenario where a driver came and said, I want some sand. And he said, which sand? I said, this small. What is this small? I don't understand what you want. So this problem, it's getting more and more every day. And with this kind of the colleagues on a disposition who knows where the materials to get, on which, I don't know, what silo, what it is on our yard to find it, where Mr. First level, second level on the plant. So they will do it once, or we'll make it related to the stock management in this case, and will automatically, fully automatically. Then the driver will choose this material, the application would say where to get it. So in aggregate, it's a little bit harder than in cement in this case, because the changing of the place or where to load can change in about 10 minutes. And sometimes you have the same material in two different places. So, and the communication will go through from production to the disposition, so we know where is the material to find. because we don't have these kind of sensors like in cement. It's way better because when we talk about TIS as an example, you know where the material is and how much you have inside.
So production people are updating somewhere in the application where is the specific aggregate.
Can be anyone on the plant. It's not be only the
Yes,
production
but
guys, it's
someone
be-
finally needs to feel the responsibility to do that. So it can be anyone, but there is on the plant the person who is responsible to enter to update the information where is the stock. Yeah.
Correct. In case it's not automatically with the stock management connected. So then it is just how it is. Yeah, that's right. We are working on this storyboard. It's not done. We're working on the development now. Because as I said, from one plant to another, it's different. But yeah, that's the case. So at the first, it will be per drag and drop to say, okay, this material now on plant one in this place, and the driver will get the informations, and that will be the second step after that, that the driver will have the possibility to navigate to the loading point. So for some drivers who are new there, we are thinking about going to AR, to make an augmented reality, to model every plant, and to make it possible to the driver to navigate through the plant, because as you know, in the plant we don't have really maps and with really streets and to navigate through.
That was going to be my question. How do you guide the driver inside the plant?
The first idea about it, we're not done with that, but at the moment it's only orally. That means we will say where to go through, which material to connect with them via walkie-talkies, or I don't know, cell phones at the moment. But we want to give this option to navigate through the plant itself. That means we need to modulate, to make a modeling out of every plant and make an AR model. So. But it's still on pending. We're still on the development phase. Monica? I see
No,
your microphones is on. That's fine.
Because I'm thinking if I should ask the question or not. So I understand that now you have the info where is the stock, but still the navigation is in progress. So the driver just get the information how to get for specific material. Yes, so it is now, but in the future it will be in application the navigation where to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
At the moment, it's on every weight bridge. You have like an interphone. It's sometimes a 3CX where they can connect to someone in the plant and ask, oh, where can I get this material at 216 or 816? So you say, okay, go through there. The wheel loader will be waiting for you. And from the other side, we want to match to make the transparency not only on the weight bridge itself. We want to make the transparency to the wheel loader. That's why. If more will use the application, that means we have the GPS of the application itself, because we work a lot with geofence, as I said. That means a driver who enters, make his entry weight, that means he's registered now in our yard management. And these information we want to push it to the driver, to the wheel loader, The wheel loader will get a yard management list using the RoadRunner, where he can see who was the first one, which plate, which material you want to have, how much is empty weight, and where to which customer. So you get, as I said, a yard management overview on his wheel loader itself. So he can make the job done, and to see as well where the driver at, where he is parking. Because we had some cases, that's why we are working on this yard management a lot. We had some cases where drivers will enter, will park behind like a small mountain of sand, and no one can see him. And he wait to have an hour, 3/4, and then he start calling, yeah, where are you? No one is loading me. And then a wheel loader will ask, where are you at? So, and this is kind of stuff. It's also from, from security issues. It's also important to know who is actually on our site now. So the wheel loader will see which driver, which rank he have, number 1, 2, 3, or 4 to load, and where he is at.
So this means that the wheel loader driver will have a kind of a dashboard of the, and this is also going to be the functionality in the RoadRunner application, or it's going to be a different one?
No, it's going to be in the Wholesome RoadRunner because we have to get the GPS data about the driver inside our plant.
Yeah, but this is good. I mean, let's say the role or
Different roles. You have
yeah,
driver will have a different
will
role. You don't have
okay.
he will not gonna away. He will not gonna see the old orders. He
Yeah,
only will
just the
see
one.
what he have to do, and which
Okay,
one is
okay,
already checking in.
okay. Thanks.
This one will also help us to make them number 3, the cycle time, to reduce cycle time. You can imagine, I think you know this case, but I will just explain it. We have a couple of plants that are really huge, where you have 2 different roads to reach the loading points. So when the wheel loader sees what you need to do and where the driver at, he can also reduce his driving time. So he can choose the correct way to reach. We are thinking as well, we are checking the storyboard. If we make for this dashboard for the wheel loader driver, if there will be like an AI which will can say calculate and give him the best way possible to drive to the next thing to do. That means we'll see where is the GPS and where the GPS from the next so about 10 trucks waiting to, and to change which driver should be done before at the other and which delivery before the other, related to the place, related to the material. We're thinking about like such a matrix, so make the cycle time easier and quicker as well, to optimize it as well. They're working on the plant.
Okay.
Yeah. All of these points, when we reach it, I say when we reach it, the one in the blue, when we reach the point in blue, that means we are now on the first step to extend the opening times on the plant. That means we will optimize the opening days or the opening hours to extend it, and also to work on reducing the traffic as well. That means there are a couple of plants who talked with me about making a gate management, because they have a kind of automatic loading points of material. That means we will go through a story, we will go through some of scenario where we can talk about that. Couple of drivers will have the ability to open the gate. Yeah, you want to leave, right?
Yes, I have to leave and I will come back in half an hour.
Okay.
Sorry. See you later.
Later.
Bye. Bye.
See you.
So then couple of privileged drivers who really know how to work with the application. We are checking as well how good every driver is working. I work a lot with KPIs. That means starting from the development itself, we build the KPIs in ClickSense, where we track everything and the performance of the application itself. So we will see in that case, in couple of plants, they mentioned that the driver will have the ability using the application to open the gate. For sure, we're gonna work with cameras. We will work with everything related to be legally fine, because we don't like, or we don't love to work to make anything false here with legal issues. You know how it is. It will be hard then at the end. So that the driver will be able to enter the plant, and will be the first step, maybe reaching the manless plant or manless loading. We are checking this issue, but I think if we made all the technical, we solve all the technical issues related to the points before, we will be able to have this mode. That means driver will enter, will make his he would choose his material, he will make his entry rate, he will go to the loading point, he will load himself, then he will make the exit and go there, and there is no one to see. So it is possible. We are talking about technology already there, but we want to see if that's with a storyboard will be fine, and also legally okay. We started to work we started the application at that time with a small startup. It's called Loom. Now we are moving to a big partner. It's called Rio. It's called Intenta. We tested Intenta as a company. They're in Germany, or they are getting bigger and bigger now. We're talking about 300 workers, from engineering to mathematical, physicists. We are talking about guys working there at that company for labeling. They are known for auto driving. There are a lot of architectures and engineering related to IT. They're really good. We started with them 1-2 projects as well. They showed really quickness. They understand the IT, the storyboard, and they think also with us how to make it better and better and to use new technologies. They really work with new technologies. So we're working on a partnership with them. Max is involved, and also the Germany management is involved of making a partnership with them. We have already a general NDA with them. That means any case we have, we can talk with them and it costs no money. So we are talking a low costs and really good benefits out of it, and a huge potential from these guys. We are already now, we made the skeleton app with them. The skeleton app is done, and it was in a speed about less than a month. In 1 month, they build the application back again for us, and we want to change to them because it costs us about no money. So we are changing from Rayo because we pay license for every driver a month. It's not too much. We are paying now for all this monthly about 1,000 euro. It's about hosting and license. Now we're moving to Intenta. It costs us monthly nothing. It only will cost us the AVS. We are building now AVS, data bank from Wholesome for the application. And that's it. So, and we will go with them the whole development. The case is why we're changing from Rayo to Intenta. Rayo is really slow from one stuff. The another one, they really always, for every change request, they want a lot of money, which make no sense. Well, I understand a little bit of the technical issues. So when I say, okay, please change the logo to new logo, they come and say, I want 10,000 euros for that. But it makes no sense because I know technically it's about in half an hour, it's already been changed. So, Intenta, in this case, they are really open and they show us everything. We are inside an application and the development from A to Z. And the application is getting ready now, not only to be fit to KD Track, we're working on an architecture that will be possible to connect to every possible disposition and every possible application for weighing and logistic on the market as well. We will work on it to make white labeled as well. That means the application will be ready and for the market itself will be a marked software ready for the market as well. Yeah, that is the situation. Where are we now? How much it costs? The success we reached with the application in a short time as well, and the acceptance from the drivers. The most important role for us was that the driver accept the application. We now have, I think, version 400. About 90% of the changes we did in the application came directly from the driver because we talked directly to the drivers. That means as we started to roll out the application, me and my team, we were present on the plant itself. We talked to the drivers. We asked about their ideas, and we made it possible. So the drivers also connect us in the case. Hey, Mohammed, did you thought about this in this case? Can we make it? Say, sure. We will check it and we will do it. And that's why it really pushed the acceptance from the carriers as well as the drivers. I have today an email where from a plant which is not live, it's not rolled out, where they ask, when can we start? Okay, when can we start? When can we go through the application? So we are now at a point where we don't want to push the application. They are asking for the application from the plant side from the carrier side. So now I'll have a break. I talked a lot, as in always. Questions? Hi, Manuel.
I have. No, from my side. I about the process itself. So I understand that we will discuss later. For example, if the driver, how you assign the. I understand that you create the order in KD Track, and then you assign a carrier, and carrier assign drivers. Yes.
Correct.
And there could be a situation that you have 10 orders for a specific driver. So how is he informed which order he should take as a first, etc. So it's but I don't know if you will move through the process later, or and the similar
You mean the
question is
subcarrier. You mean subcarrier. That means we give an order to a carrier, and the
Yes.
carrier, he make from 10, he make 8, and 2 of the rest of the deliveries he gives someone we don't know. A subcarrier, right? You mean the subcarrier process. That means we have 2 deliveries from drivers or from a company or carrier we don't know. You know, you mean
No,
that?
no. I'm asking, you know, that you have pre-orders in KD Track, and then what is the process to assign the carrier, to assign the driver, and then how the driver knows which order, and at the end, one driver needs to manage, I don't know, 10 orders during the day, or maybe 5, I don't know.
Okay.
But you know, who is
okay. You are correct. We will have at first an order. An order has nothing than material and customer, right? So this order has
and
been accepted.
dates, yes, because I understand that you know when it should be delivered, and you
From
know.
to and when. That's the information we need. From which plant to which customer, and
when.
and the time. So this is the first thing we need. Then in this case, we have an order. So the second better level to make it easier to the driver, that we know for every delivery, or no, to every order, which carrier will be matched to. So as you see here, we have everything. It's on the KD truck disposition. So we have information about here, as you can see. I will take one, you know, von Saldan. You see von Saldan here. We have a list here from, it's the back end from Holcim RoadRunner. If I open von Saldan, I will see all orders for von Saldan now in the dispo from KD Truck. These were for every order. If you see, every order is one line where the carrier is matched or have been chosen von Saldan. So we see here as an example, I will see here, it's Sharkholz. We have this order. It is not an online order. We are also seeing if it's an online order or not. It's from Deep Impact or not, or it's from the eShop. We have 8 tours, and until now, it's nothing done. As you can see here as an example, we have an order as well. It's an online order, Spülsand. 2 tours has been done, or 2 has been activated with the application. 1, it's already done. It's done. We have also a Lieferschein. We have a delivery note. And we have, as you can see, all the...
Okay, but once you assign...
But we have as well, we have as well orders where we have no information about the carrier.
Okay, but if you have the... So this screen is from RoadRunner, yes? The dispatch, yes? It is,
this is what's coming from dispatch. So the JSON files, for every new order, we get a JSON file directly pushed to our system.
Okay. And if, so now you assign, it's in RoadRunner you assign the carrier, or it is in the KD Truck?
KD Truck.
In KD Truck. And in KD Truck, so every change also, so everything, you know, to assign the carrier and driver, and do you assign also driver? The carriers has an access to KD Truck to assign the driver or not?
No, no. We have no information about the disposition on the driver level. We have only on, I think in cement is also almost the same, but we don't know which driver which tour will drive, because we give a SIP, and there's also a subcarrier subcontracting process there. That means we will be able to receive the information about the dispo plan from the carriers. We are preparing like an Artphone API to match with the carrier themselves, with their dispo systems, because every carrier has a different dispo system. If we get the information, only we need the order number and which driver and the ranking of their tour. So we can make it here that the driver will enter and will see only his orders. Yeah.
Okay, and the confirmation with carrier is done now in KD Truck by the person who is managed the logistic. Yes, that he needs to confirm. Okay, and we have the orders in KD Truck with carriers, and now What
And
is
we
the
have some
with
without carriers.
road runners? Now we have orders assigned to specific carrier in road runner, and what next? How?
I will give you one scenario. I will stay here with Van Zaldan. Okay, we have here 8 tours, 8 deliveries.
Mhm.
In case this is what have been confirmed by KD Truck with Tina. Tina have ordered 8 times to 02 Sand to
Mhm.
DFF, Sharkholz, and Van Zaldan have to do it, the 8 tours. Now Van Zaldan, one of the scenarios, Van Zaldan, Hermat will call and say, I can only do 6. Can you please make 2 to, I don't know, to Walter Lehmann?
Mhm.
When Tina change it and say, okay, from these, 6 will be done from Van Zaldan and 2 will be done with Walter Lehmann, I will see here now 6, just in a minute, when Tina change it.
Okay,
In a minute,
because it's
you will get your
online.
6, and the
Mhm.
second one will get to Walter Lehmann, will get a new order.
Mhm.
The other ones is when we don't have any information about the
Carrier.
carrier. That means Zapsa Pola pickup. All the pickup orders are also here inside.
Mhm.
The drivers, when we have now a pre-order, that means it'll be ordered online, as you see here, this one. They will order it via Deep Impact or Kundenportal.
Okay.
They
Okay.
will
So
get,
that.
they will get a confirmation. The customer will get a confirmation now from KD Truck that this order has been confirmed, and they will receive 2 numbers. They will receive this number, the order number, and the PIN will be automatically sent with the confirmation. And these 2, the customer will give to the carrier who will do this job. And with these numbers, he can enter and do the same what every other driver is doing on the plant using the Holcim RoadRunner. That means it's also a case for the X-Work. Another case.
A question. No, question. So if we are talking about the X-Work, so driver in RoadRunner application to identify the order, he needs to enter the order number and PIN, and he see the order.
Only in case we don't know who the carrier is. If the case is that we don't know who is the carrier, that means like these orders, we have no idea who the carrier is.
Yes, X-Work, yes, because
then
in case of
then the driver need to enter the order number and PIN. In the case of Van Zaldan, he don't need to.
Okay, so
he
how
will find
she
his
know?
order inside. He will say, I will show you now in the mockup. But Alvaro has a question as well. He's waiting along.
Yeah. It's I think it's more or less related, but one question before my real question: how is the relation between the driver and the truck? Is 1-to-1, or it depends, or?
The truck is carrier for us. A truck, it's related to a carrier.
Okay, so when a single delivery order, not a customer order, but a single delivery order is assigned to, how do you assign, or how the driver receives that order? I mean, not technically, but functionally.
Okay, functionality. Okay. The process itself now, when you have an order, I say, okay, I will order now in Sharkholz, 1 tour, I'm not known. Okay? And I didn't give any information about who is going to drive. Correct? You mean about this scenario? I will order it, I will call maybe, I will send it via email or using the Deep Impact online platform. So I will receive it, I will get the confirmation about the order, if I can get it or not. Correct? It is via telephone or it is via order online. Correct? I'm just want to have only 1 truck of material, 02 Sand. So I have to get the confirmation from the colleagues, from the disposition, you can get this material, right? When I get it, I will receive, say, okay, I will pick it myself. I will receive these 2 numbers. If I order it online, I will get a PDF. It's related, you are confirmed, you can pick up your material, ordered for this day, from this plant, at this time. Okay? And I can go through directly to the plant on that time. And using these 2 numbers, because I didn't give any information about the carrier who's going to come, that means I have to manage myself how to get the material. It's X-work. It's just like it is the process. That means I will call now Max. I say, Max, can you pick up for me? I ordered 1 truck, 1 delivery, 02 Sand from Sharkholz. And he will tell, and then I will tell him, here you have a order number and PIN. You can use the Holcim RoadRunner in this case. So the Max will go to the plant. He will give the number, he will enter, he will register himself and go through the process because the application will tell him what to do. If I ordered and I said, that driver, the carrier who's going to drive for me is known by you, Wholesome, and it's got von Zaldan. And also it's a X work. It's an X work. So from the disposition, they will make the order, they will confirm it, and will give the Spedition or the carrier will be von Zaldan. And I will inform von Zaldan and say, okay, I ordered, I have only one delivery as we talked about. Can you please pick it up for me? And the driver von Zaldan will go there and don't need to put any PIN code in any order, and I'll show you how it works.
Okay. Okay, and you said before that outside the geofence, we work in my truck with a similar technology, but I think you use it different. You said that outside the geofencing, in order to avoid, I guess, the driver using the application while driving, I guess, no? But I guess this information that comes to the driver, maybe the driver is outside the application, this will work at the application. The geofencing, this will work anyways outside of the geofencing, right?
Only one functionality we have out of the geofencing will work is to register his truck license plate. Only the registration of the application to enter to give his license plate and his carrier number or his code. It can be done out of the geofence because during the drive, during the delivery, there is nothing to be reported or to use the application for other than navigation. And only after delivering the materials, he can use the application to make pictures,
the
to
signature,
make the signing, and to close the application, to close the delivery.
And what if there is a change? I don't know. Well, I'm from the cement business, but what if we have a rerouting, a change, or a cancellation, or I don't know, another order in
cancellation? I don't know. So I did like this.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I'm liking my own comment. No, at the moment we have no push notifications, and but we see where the driver is. That means we know who is driving. In case there is any case of problem, still traditionally we have to call him, or the driver will call. At the moment, otherwise in aggregates, it's the situation where you don't have really long distances like in
yeah, I know.
But as an example, this is not a problem because we are making the application as well to receive push notifications. That means if the driver didn't finish the delivery itself on the site, we will push a notification to say you have still a delivery has not been done or not been, say the review has been finalized. So that is a thing we have in the backend, but we didn't activate it to our scenario at the moment.
Okay.
But the driver has the option in the application. I will show you now. We're talking a lot of the mockups of what the application looks like, where he can directly use the call. That means he will push on the telephone symbol and he can directly call the disposition or the plant related to the application or related to the delivery in case any problems.
Okay, clear. And one last question is not related to this, but yeah, you mentioned before the possibility to open the gates outside working hours. Which technology are you using, or how is the driver?
I said it's a case study. We know technologically will be fun because why we choose also Intenta. It's the reason why we want to go through the storyboard because Intenta has this this experience in related security. They have like a kind of an AI cameras which really high professional. So that means we will use cameras to verify who is the driver, who is the license plate, and to connect it to the MAC address of that gate itself.
Okay.
We have something to work with, but we will work not with IP address. We will work on the MAC address in this case from the gates. And we're gonna have a lot of verification issues so the gate can be opened, and we will work as well with some sensors as well there. But the cameras they work with Intenta really high professional.
Okay.
As an example, what they did, it's not the case here, but they have one of the biggest cases they're working on. They are the one responsible for autonomous driving for Audi, Porsche, VW, they're using their camera logic and their camera experience. They're really good in this case. So that's why we're talking about entering the plant will be as safe as possible, using all possibility about cameras, identifying cameras with AI, and yeah, sensors.
Okay. Thank you.
I will show you a
Let's
little bit
move,
about the application.
yes,
You can,
to application, yeah, because the time is running.
okay, sure. You can see here, we can see everything it's done now in the second on the driver. As you can see here is one of the drivers that already been checked in on the plant. Open the application so I can see which material he is driving. And if there is any delivery note generated, delivery note, we see it in a second. So I will show you one of these. Here is an example. Here we have see the delivery note. I see directly delivery note has been generated for every plant. And see here, Betonet is on the way. Here you can see Von Zaldan is driving one of the tours. And I think you get a sign. As you can see, we have a signing here. It's not always the case because it's possible also not to make any sign. In this case, we will manage that point that no one is there on the plant, and we will write a sentence that this delivery has been signed by the driver at this time, and we will save the due point as well. So we'll be safe in case any problems. I will go directly to the back again. Where it is? RoadRunner. So a couple of the screenshots we have here. Okay, the next plant, Harburg, Goldbeck, Ambrook, and Zeithain. We are now going through technical, we are ready. CapEx has been done this year. We have all plants have been built with the hardware needed. And yeah, this is how the application looks like. When the driver is entered, he will put on, I don't think, do you see my mouse?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. So that means the driver will enter via this plus,
But first question, how driver knows to which plants, what order he needs to take and to which, I don't know if you have the situation that the driver is working for 2 plants.
Yeah, that we have a lot of this case, yeah. Sure.
Okay, so how he get informed that to which plant,
It is from his disposition plan. We
Okay.
don't know about this case. If we
Okay,
know,
so the process starts when the driver is on plant.
on the plant, that's
okay.
correct. So everything is an application that you have the truck license. You can make the truck license plate. You can also add more than one, also because we have drivers who works on different trucks. So when you push on this on the plate itself, you will see this green line. That means I'm activating in the back end. I'm pushing the GPS to be refreshed, and you see here the 2 symbols up. The GPS is on, and you have internet in this case. So we have 2 buttons in the application. One of them is the Tara-Gewicht anzeigen, the Tara weight. When the driver push on it, he can see on the plant if his Tara weight is still active or need to be to have a new entry weight. So the driver using this button, standing on the weigh bridge, he can push on it and takes, and then he will get this pop out. For every weigh bridge, we have a pin code, so we can know on which bridge he is now at. And this pin code is shown on the. He can read it when he stand on the weigh bridge. We're still working on this with the cheaper one.
Question. Now we are talking about the DDP or X-work process flow. So not maybe because the difference you have in case of process if with carrier or without carrier. So now
this is self-service. This is self-service for the driver. If he drive X-work or delivering for us, it's not here on that point. We'll see it in this one.
Okay, but now he does not know what product he will receive, or he know it in advance
No,
from.
he's updating here. Only updating here. He has the possibility here at self-service to update his empty weight, which will be accessible for the next, I don't know, 40, 30, 50 days. It's already relevant from the plant he's on. Okay. So here you see that he has no active weight anymore. Pushing on that, he will make the bridge pin, and it's about 3 seconds. He will get the message. It's a spinner. It says it's done. Now we have 60 new days with a weight of 1,450. It's about 3 seconds. This case, we use it so that driver, when entering another plant, he don't need to stand behind or to ask about if his weight need to be updated, because we have drivers working on 10 different plants. So they don't know on which plant is his weight is still active or not. And using this one, we had that possibility, or we achieved that this weight will be transferred to all other plants. So,
Okay,
but you assume that driver is using all the time the same track. So driver is assigned to the track.
Sure. That's why he is entering now on that track, and we are checking it via request and response, because when he push on that button, we will send a request to the system and to see if he has an active weight or not. And it takes, as I said, it's only 1-2 seconds, and it would show him this information. Pushing on that 3 seconds, he has updated already. A lot of drivers like this issue, this functionality. Why? Because they manage themselves when they go on a holiday. So he drive always the same one, same truck. So on the last day before he goes on holiday to the next 2 weeks, he updated his weight, he parked his truck. When he comes back from the holiday, he don't need at the morning, at the Monday at 8 o'clock, to stand in the queue. He can go through directly to the loading points. In this case, you have a reduction in the cycle time. A lot of drivers love this issue.
And in 60 days, this Tara is expire, I guess, and you have to
expiring remaining days, and it is from one plant to another is different. That means when this driver will have 60 days, goes on another plant, and another plant he has only 30 days. So the application itself will communicate with our systems to give the actual Tara weight, how long it is, and how is the process on the plant. That's what I meant. The application helps the driver to understand the plant.
And mainly to skip the first weight every time that they access the plant. Okay.
Every time it's related to the plant. And now we will see it, how it works.
Okay.
On the next screens, so here goes when you push on the button to run, that means delivery or orders. We will check the geofence and to see on which plant he is. So the application will filter all the orders for this carrier on all plants and will show them only on the plant, as I said, as an example here, Stenden. This this is the overview, which order is actually active via geofence on this plant for today plus 1 working day, because sometimes you have orders for the next 30 days. So that means we'll show him only for today and plus working day in case you want to preload for the next day. And we'll tell him how much there's still to do. As you can see, the drop down here, it's related. This is one customer. That means you can have here more than one, and you can have more than one construction site as well.
So okay, and if he has more than one, then driver decides which order he will get.
Right. I will try to show it how it looks. This overview. 1 second. I know it takes a lot of time. I didn't thought this took a lot of time. I have one. Okay. So you see my picture. If you have one construction site that have an active order today plus 1 day, it looks like this. This is one construction site, second, third, fourth construction site. This is one, as an example, that's from Saldan, what they say. See, and when you open one of them, you will see that drop down related to the material for every order, the order number, and how much for today, heute, or tomorrow. So the driver will go directly and find the order he needs to work on, what to do. If we have the information about the dispo plan, this one will not show. We only will show the overview related to the dispo plan itself. That means what is the information about what I need to do today.
Hello, I'm back.
Hi.
Honey, I'm home.
So when the driver picks this material here, I need to click on this one, and he will have the question, are you sure you want to activate the tool? This one can be an X word, and this one can be also a SIP. Why? Because we here defined who is the carrier. You know what I mean? It's not only for SIP, it's also for X work possible. We had a lot of the cases where X work is a huge SIP company for us, but they order from themselves. But we know when they order from themselves, they told us everything I ordered via online or on a dispo, please match my carrier to it so my drivers can do it. So we made it once in KD Truck. That means when an order comes from, as an example, Jochim's order for themselves, these stores will always be driven by Jochim's as carrier. So the colleagues on the disposition need to do nothing, and the driver will enter here and will find the export orders as well. So when he activated, the application will see which kind of plant we have, if it's accepted to have an empty weighing, or need to every time for every delivery to make an entryway. If it's accepted, the application will make this and say, you have what we did already now. Firstly, in 2 months, you need to update. You can go through and directly to the loading point. It looks different if it's on a plant like Charcots, where always have to make an entry weight. It looks like this. That means in green, it's always entry weight, blue, exit weight. It was an idea from the drivers. We also implemented because they said, let's work with colors. It's easier for us to understand. So in this case here, as I said, you have either or. That means either the driver will make an entry weight, or will say, I don't want to. Pushing on vital, that means next, it's not possible. And as I said, it's related on which plant you are. So if you're here, you can go through because it's active, the tool is active, it's also registered in a yard. And then you can go to the exit weight. Exit weighing as well, you push on the button, you will ask about the pin, you will give the pin, and everything will be done automatically. In KD Truck will be pushed in background, the weighing will go through, and it will look like here. When it's done, it will say weighing is done, it's closed. We'll give him the information about weighing, and we'll have a button, new buttons will pop out. One, it's called e-delivery note, and what it's called print delivery note. Because at the moment, we don't automatically print the delivery notes. Delivery notes will be printed only if the driver knows he needs ones.
What application is responsible to create a delivery?
KD Truck. It's the one related to create delivery notes.
In both cases, for e-delivery note and for the paper. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. And when you push on the e-delivery note, it will open the delivery note as I showed you now in the application. It's only been opened. It cannot be downloaded. It cannot be saved because it's in the cache. It will stay in the cache until you close the delivery. In this case, it's accepted. We already checked it legally. That means in case there is any check on the way on the street from the police, that will be fine enough because the police officer don't need to use any hardware to understand the delivery note will be opened and you can see it. And for other cases, so the carrier will make no problem about it, about using our using their their storage in the app, and there's no downloads and usage of the internet.
Okay, so I didn't understand properly. So the green button means that we are going through the electronic delivery note, but the driver cannot download the PDF.
No.
And how is okay? So every time that you click there, it is shown as a
overview. You will overview it. Yeah, you will open it.
And if the police stops the driver, you click there, and then it is shown.
Sure.
But at the end,
zoom in, and that's it.
But at the end, it must be downloaded somehow.
Why?
How do you show the PDF on the phone?
You can show it on the phone. Push it on it, and you show it directly.
Okay. Okay.
The legal issue is that if in case someone needs to make it an e-delivery note, you have to be sure in case of any police officer stops or on the plant itself, on anything else, that you can open the delivery note without any changes and to be readable. And this is what we make it in this button. Otherwise,
But
so we
in-
will not use a lot of memory in the devices itself. You can think about what kind
Okay,
of
not memory, but well, the internet data it will be used. I mean, to show the PDF on the
No,
at
we're not
least.
sending any request. We are temporarily saving it in the cache. Temporary.
Okay.
And when we close it, it's deleted.
Okay. More or less clear. Yeah.
No driver can enter back again to a delivery node he has already done. I will show you now where it is. When you close the delivery, the driver cannot enter anymore the
Okay.
delivery node. He don't need
For
it, actually.
which I don't know which reason.
Reason?
Yeah.
To make the application as can say as light as possible.
Okay. So okay, it's pure technical, not nothing related. Okay. Okay.
No.
Understood.
Yeah. So when you go through, that means we give the status that driver is now leaving the plant and going on the delivery.
Mohammed, sorry, just one question before you go weiter. If the driver selects the print, the Drucklieferschein, he will then have the paper delivery note and nothing related in the electronic delivery note.
He will print the electronic PDF. Yeah.
Yeah, but on the phone, if he selects to print it, will you still have in the cache? Okay.
It's only the possibility to have. So you can have it. It's an option there. You can push on it, but will make no differences in the application itself. It stays the same. The buttons are there. They will not go.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
It's not it is not, you have to choose this or this one. You don't need to click anything here. After exit waiting, you can directly go on Vita.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. So when you go through, then the next the next app overview will be this one. That means you are now on the way. You can start the navigation. You have the information about where to, which and until when you have to deliver this material. This order is until when it's opened. Also pushing on it, you will open the Lieferschein as well, the e-delivery node. When you're done and you deliver the material, push on this one that's called material has been unloaded, and you will go on the first side here. This one
Sorry,
you can
question.
Yeah, sure.
And navigation, what navigation map do you use?
They will use the navigation installed on his own device. We don't write any, or don't have any navigation system here. Related to more reasons, language, the kind of the understanding of the navigation. So I will give him the possibility to use his own, because a lot we use the Webfleet tablet. So in this case, they will use their own Webfleet tablet because it's matched with a lot of disposition issues and fleet management and something else.
Okay, so it's a carrier. They use generally drivers has some equipment from the carrier, and they have installed their own maps to take that take into consideration the track roads only. Yeah.
As you know, you click on it, navigation start. You will have an options which map you want, which navigation system you want to use from your device, and to make it okay. This choose as always, and it will go always that the same one. Okay. Alvaro, you want to say something?
No, what you said, that I assume that if you have Google Maps, Waze, and install in the device, it will ask you to open any. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Because as you know, trucks, they had different legitimations where to go through and which map application they're allowed to use in navigation system. So as I said here, you can have the possibility to make some pictures on the unloaded material, and here you can get a signing from.
And in case of any claims from customer, so he will put here in that screen the claims. You know, something was wrong, or driver would like to provide some notes that I don't know, the unloading was not safety, etc.
At the moment we accept. At the moment we accept only pictures to reclaim. We don't give. We talked about this case about giving the option to say, okay, waiting times and something else. If you open this door, they will always use it to their own good. That means they will always try to put on, waiting time. And that's in this case, we wanted to make it as I said, we want to make it at the first step as simple as possible, that they don't need to think a lot. only to push. Push there, push there, push there. I'm done. As you can see, it's about, to make the whole delivery, I think it's about 6 application overviews, 6 application layers. That's it. So push on there or go back. So go home, go forward or go back. So there is nothing else to do. And as you can see here, related to the signing of the customer, if this place is empty, the application will give you this one. You can see this line will say, now we can go the next step because there is no one there. If you get any signature, any points here, the application will show you that you can use close. That means it's done. If you push on überspringen, oh, I don't have the, oh, why I don't have the screenshot.
No worries, you can describe it. We know what does it mean.
Here it is. If you push on next, that means I have no signing. There is no one there on the construction site. The driver will have to make a picture. This is obligatory now to make a picture, so we can be sure that he was there. And when you make a picture,
But you will have GPS.
all the time is GPS on through the application. In this case, we are not getting the GPS information where he is all the time. Every 10 minutes, we will ask about the GPS so we can have the live track and trace. It's related also legally for Germany, that we are not allowed to track him all the time on every street and to see where he is now at the moment. That means every 10 minutes, randomly, every 10 random minutes, we will get the information about the GPS.
Thanks.
Because we have some cases, Max know about it, it was from the first out, that we have some cases where the customer says, we didn't get the material. And then you start the issue about you delivered, you didn't deliver. The driver say, I did it. The customer says, I didn't get it. So that's why we are working now with cameras. And the cameras will get a G point just when pushing on abschließen. That means close the delivery. When he closed it, we took the timestamp. We took the GPS point and the pictures. So we are safe now that the driver was there when he closed and delivered the materials. Now we are safe now with this case. When he push on abschließen, that means I'm done. He will go on the first side and that's it. And the application is done. You can use it back again when you're on a G point or on G fencing for one of our plants. So that's the application. That's what we're doing now.
And just a question: if you have the driver who is working, one driver is, or on the order, maybe the question should be, or the order level, there is no carrier assigned, but finally it will be taken by the carrier who is working for you. And if the carrier is not assigned, you need to put the order number and PIN. So how it's, in that.
Yeah, you are correct. I forgot about this one. I will show it to you. Okay. You can remember the first, wait a second, not this one. I have to open this one back again. I will show you where the button is. This is the front side for the drivers. You have this button there. This button is related to enter, where you can enter the screen. This one. When you push on this one, you will get this picture. You will get this this app layer. Here it's called the order number, PIN code, and the license plate. So they will put it here. You will push on start, and he will go directly to this app layer. That means we will ignore these both because we already know which material or which order and the PIN code and who is driving. And we will make the check about on which plant he is and if his license plate have an active weight, or we need to make an entry weight on this plant. That means he will directly go on this one. You will not see how much rest or how much orders or how much deliveries is still pending. Okay, so this is the side. You are muted, Monica.
Because, okay, now you have once driver will enter the plant, he will see all orders that are assigned to a specific carrier. So some orders are dedicated to his colleagues. Yeah.
Correct.
And if he finally, by mistake, will select the order that it was agreed somehow that his colleague will get, so then he can somehow.
We had this case. Yeah, we had this case. At first, we are not responsible to the dispo plan from the carrier itself, which driver will do which order. In case for us, at first, we can say at first, we don't care who is driving. No, it's always the situation. We will see who did it, because the next driver will come and search for his material. He will ask, he will talk, he will reach to us and say, or to his disposition and say, I cannot find it. They will connect us and say, okay, your colleagues took it. So that's the case. In case we have the dispo plan about which driver will have to, which and how many tours he will make from this order, in this case, we can close it. Right? And this is what we offer always our carrier, to say, you can actually match with us through an API, where we always send, when a confirmation from our tour, you can send us a confirmation about your dispo plan for the day, and we can close it on that level.
And do you have the situation that one driver is working for two different carriers?
No.
No.
As well here, you can, because it makes no sense for us from the first, because this carrier has only one carrier number. That means from SAP, we have a carrier number. This plate has a truck number in SAP and has one matching carrier. That means no driver as well can log into our application if it's not in SAP, in our master data.
No. In some countries, the market of the carriers market is that there is carrier, but he needs more trucks, so he's searching the trucks. So you can have driver with a truck who is working for two carriers companies, because it's not the agreement for full-time agreement. It's the agreement between carrier and driver for the specific route. Yeah.
And how do you have it in SAP in this case? Housed and saved? Because I know we have only one field in SAP where we can put the carrier number.
I think they are different drivers. It's the same physical person, but two different drivers, I think.
But in SAP, a truck has one number, has a unique number.
Yeah.
Right? And for this unique number, you have a unique or one specific carrier. It's not related on the driver name, it's related to the truck itself.
Yeah.
How can you make it this way?
I don't know. I know that there are a lot of mismatch situation between carrier and driver relation in Poland. But
in this case, maybe you have to make a process which is actually standard to this case. It means in this case, you have to choose a carrier number and for another carrier number. I don't know. But it's not the case in here in Germany.
Okay, I just wanted to know if you have such business cases. Yeah.
I have a different question, but two drivers from the same group. Maybe it's difficult, but I think it could happen. Two drivers from the same group, same carrier, at the same plant at the same moment. How it works? They can choose the same order at the same, or
sure. Where there is enough orders inside, enough delivery. Sure. Like an example. Max
and if there is only one missing, how it's instantly.
Someone did something wrong. Then they need to order and to say, please, can you make one order more and one delivery more for this order? So we have this case as well, where the customers, you can see it from a different side. The customer says you ordered 10, but now we need 12. In this case, the driver will see, okay, you have 10, you ordered, you wanted that I get one more delivery, I cannot see it. They will reach to the disposition, and the disposition will increase one more. But in case when we both on the plant and we have two remaining deliveries to this order, we both can we can activate the same order. That's not a problem. Because activating, that means reserving. You are making a reservation for one until you get the delivery note.
So is the carrier who knows how many trucks will need, and is the carrier who notifies the driver or the drivers?
Correct.
Okay.
That's just the same process we have at the moment, but a little bit better. That means they have to make the pre-order. This is one of the most important cases we achieved the pre-ordering in aggregates. It's really good as well. And also when they don't use their Roadrunner, I don't care. But the best process and the best case that they are pre-ordering, that they are using the online platform. That is the most and the strategy for Max and the whole house in Germany, that we push the pre-ordering. And we achieve it only just saying we are coming with a Roadrunner, as well as the carrier is not using it. We're pushing it on the customer. So, questions, critics?
Not a critic. I think it's fitting your requirements, the application itself, and the complete solution. The only critic that you will receive from somebody else is that you will have to change the logo.
We already ordered that. But Rio, as I said, Rio, we already changed the whole CI. The whole CI looks different now.
But
we will make the changes when we start with Intenta, because we don't need always to change, always to make an update. And we want to leave Rio because of this case, because I want to have different colors as well.
How often do you have a new release? Approx?
It is case related. Last year we have 2.
Okay.
Okay. This is the new logo. Also.
Yes.
So that's not
We remember it.
It's not the one with the blue, with the red colors, the old one. But we don't have really often changes because the application is stable. The functionality is working, so that's the case. The next update will be changing from Rio to Intenta.
Yeah.
That's the next change.
Okay.
Perfect.
Application is very nice. We wish to still increase the the usage and to successful implementations if in new plans. I don't know.
We didn't reach what we want until now.
I don't know if do we have any other questions. Alvaro, Ruben, any?
No, super clear.
Yeah. Yeah, everything clear.
So thank you very much, Mo, for your time, for a detailed explanation, etc. Very good presentation. Yeah, we have now more visibility about what is inside. Thank you.
It's Mohammed.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Have a good day, you all.
Have a nice day.
See you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.